Good morning, class. Once again, it's another time that I want to welcome you to our lesson where we are going to talk about the microscope. All of us, we understand that the microscope is a very fundamental tool. It's a very important instrument that we use it in the lab. We also use it in institutions so that when we are carrying out investigations and when we are also carrying out blood sample, we can do more, we can understand more about the blood, we can learn more about it by using a microscope. A microscope is an instrument that for the new curriculum, that is curriculum-based education, the learners cover this area in grade 7 where they look at the microscope. What is a microscope? It's actually an instrument that we use to magnify the specimen, or we can talk about the object, so that when we are carrying out any research, then it can be used to magnify or to enlarge so that we can see it clearly and it is well elaborate. The microscope, what we should understand is that the microscope are two. One, we have the light microscope, then two, we have the electron microscope. The light microscope, it's an instrument that it's very common because it is affordable. That is one. Number two, it makes use of the natural light, and because it makes use of the natural light, then that one, most of the schools, they are able or they can access it. But when it comes to electron microscope, it's powerful in terms of the function, but however, it's very expensive, and at the same time, it's also limited to the areas where there's no power or there's no electricity. I want to narrow down and look at the parts of the microscope, the light microscope. The first part is the eyepiece lens magnification. This is the first part whereby the observer focuses the eye. This is whereby we focus the eye when you want to see. It has the lenses, and those lenses, they contribute to magnification of the specimen. Then from the eyepiece lens, we move to the body tube. The body tube is the one that holds the eyepiece lens and the revolving nosepiece in position. From there, we have the revolving nosepiece. The revolving nosepiece, they are the ones that are one, it is rotational. It can rotate to allow the proper or the right objective lens that you want to use. I know you understand that there are three objective lens. We have the high power objective lens, we have the medium power objective lens, then we have the low power objective lens. So if I want to rotate it, the in revolving nosepiece is actually, it rotates, and as it rotates, it makes a certain sound, so it clicks as it rotates, and it holds the objective lens in position. The work of the objective lens, they are the ones that also contributes to magnification of the specimen. Then from there, we look at now the arm or the limb. That is whereby the person who is using the microscope will hold his hand as you are carrying the microscope. We will come to the stage. When it comes to the stage, then the stage, that is where the specimen is placed. That is where the specimen is placed. And on that stage, we have the clips. So we have the slides. The slides is where we place the specimen. Then that slide, it is being held by what we call the clips. So normally the clips are two, on the left and on the right on that stage. We now come downwards here, whereby we have the diaphragm. It's an aperture that regulates the amount of light which is passing through the condenser to the stage to illuminate the specimen. Then we have the condenser. Condenser is the one that concentrates the amount of light, which is reflected by the mirror. The mirror is there to reflect light on the stage, but that light will pass through the diaphragm, then it passes through the condenser before it reaches to the stage where it's going to illuminate the specimen. So the diaphragm, it regulates the amount of light. The condenser, it concentrates to the amount of light. The mirror reflects light to the stage through the what? Through the condenser. Then finally, we have the base. The base, it's whereby it provides support. Number two, it's also where you hold. As you carry the microscope, then that is where you hold. Finally, we have the bolts and the nuts. They are ones that are used for tightening and all these ones. We also have Two, when you want to adjust, then normally we have two very important tools there on the also the light microscope. That's one, coarse adjustment knob. The coarse adjustment knob is the one that raises and lowers the body tube for a longer distance to bring the image into general focus. Then number two, we have the fine adjustment knob. Fine adjustment knob, it's the one that raises and lowers the body tube for a shorter distance to bring the image into sharp focus. Thank you. Let's meet in another class. Have a wonderful time. It's again Teacher David who has been taking you through about the microscope. In our next discussion area, I will talk much about the uses of the microscope. Thank you. Have a good day.